Sweet and savory, smoky and delicious. From road tripping, camping with the family, this slow smoked beef jerky with store-bought to shame. What's up everyone? Austin here. We are back in the Traeger kitchen and we are going to make some beef jerky. I think it's my favorite all-time snack. It is delicious and we are going to start with our marinade. So right here we have some soy sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, however you want to pronounce it. We have some teriyaki sauce. And this just has a little bit of, I kind of like, Worcestershire is kind of like the traditional, and this adds a little Asian flair to it, so it's kind of best of both worlds. Got our dark corn syrup. That in. Sesame seeds, garlic powder, brown sugar. Oh, there we go. Onion powder, and a little cayenne for some heat. And we're just gonna whisk this all together. And this is just there's so many marinades you could do. This is my favorite. You could do, bourbon, maple, garlic is one of my other favorite ones. Spicy one with hot sauce, barbecue, brush some barbecue sauce. Or you could even sprinkle over some dry seasoning over the top right before you put it on the grill. This one today is my absolute favorite. Sweet and savory, smoky and delicious. We got our marinade all mixed up here, and we have our meat actually in the freezer right now. You want to leave it in there for about 30 minutes. Just makes it much easier to slice, clean, even cuts. So we're gonna grab that and we're gonna slice it up. All right, so we got our meat out of the freezer. It's just got a nice glaze over it. It's gonna make it really easy to slice. And we're using flank today. Some other cuts you could use are top round, bottom round, brisket, even tri-tip. Pretty much anything is good as long as it's not extremely fatty. The more fat, the easier it spoils, but having a little bit in there is delicious. All right, so let's slice them up here. And this is gonna make quite a bit of jerky, but you figure, if you're making it, make a lot, because it's gonna get eaten very quick. So we're just gonna go about 1/4 inch slices, just right against the grain. And just having it frozen like this, it also helps it stay together. So if you're slicing it when it was, at room temp, it kind of tends to rip on the grain sometimes. So as you can see, we're actually going right against the grain here. So that's just gonna make it more tender. It's not gonna be stringy. If you do like it a little more chewy, you can slice it with the grain into strips. They'll just be really long, which are also delicious. This is my favorite way to do it because I like it nice and tender. All right, we got the first one done. We're gonna get that right into our marinade. We're gonna slice up our second one. Oops. All right, let's get all this in our marinade, and we're gonna mix it up. And we are going to get this in the fridge for, let's say, a minimum of 4 hours, up to 12. After 12 hours, it actually starts to expel the marinade back out. So actually, more than 12, you actually have less flavor, which is crazy, but science. And then we're gonna actually put some plastic wrap over it. Just push it down so it's sitting in the marinade. All right. We're gonna get a strip plastic wrap over it, and we're gonna go get it in the fridge. All right, we're gonna go get this in the fridge and we'll see you in 12 hours. All right, it's been 12 hours. We are back and we are ready to get this jerky smoking. I grab our racks here. And we are just gonna lay these out on our racks over a sheet tray. This just makes it super easy to get it on and off the grill. You don't lose that much heat. Trying to stand there with it open, lay it all out. So this is the way to do it. Also allows the smoke to kind of get underneath it even more. It's raised above a little bit. All right, so let's lay it out here. And once we go to the grill with this, we are going to be smoking it at 180 degrees super smoke for about 4 or 5 hours. And you want these to be like, you know, they can like almost be touching because it's gonna shrink so much. You actually lose like, I think it's like almost 75% of it. Like if you had 3 pounds, you'd end up with 1 pound of finished product. So it will shrink quite a bit. Thank you. Feeling like it's yeah, feeling like I'm on a roll of high energy. Oh yeah. All right, last little bit here. All right, we got our jerky on the racks and we're gonna get it on the grill, smoke it for 4 to 5 hours, 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And when we look at it when it's almost done, I'll let you know what that looks like. All right, it's been about 4 to 5 hours. Our jerky is ready. I'm gonna pull them off right now. All right, looks beautiful. I'll just show you real quick how you know when it's done. You get like you still have, you know, it almost looks like it's not done. It's still leathery and bendy, but it'll still pull apart, like if you rip it, which is great. We're gonna let it cool. These ones we're gonna put aside. You can even leave them out overnight. You just put cheesecloth over them. Just let them really dry out and cool before you're gonna package them. But these other two, we want them now. Crew's hungry. We've been in here for what, 24 hours now? It's been insane. So let's get these on here and we'll give it a taste. Look at that beautiful jerky, gleaming, showing off how pretty it is. So let's take a bite here. I'm gonna show you here that still bendy like that, rips apart easy. So let's try it out. That is delicious. So yeah, you get, you know, by cutting it against the grain, you get, it's nice and tender. It's not gonna like, it's not stringy, you know? If you were to bite into it the other way, you're really gonna have to rip. So this way just makes it easy on your teeth, you know? It's just tender and delicious. With the Worcestershire sauce in there, the teriyaki, the dark corn syrup really gives it like a nice shine on it. And it just gives it all those flavors that I love anyways. It's that sweet, savory, a little bit of everything, saltiness. So you gotta try this. You gotta go make some jerky. There is endless possibilities for marinades. The recipe's down below, and just click on that, take you right to it. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment. We wanna see what you're making out there, what kind of meat, what kind of marinades, all of that. And I'll be answering the questions, so just let me know if you got any. And we'll see you next week on Traeger Kitchen.